Today on the podcast, we are featuring the Toronto-based artist SOHLO. Learn more about him and listen to his track, After Love.
Welcome to the Eat, Sleep, Breathe Music podcast, where we talk all things music. I'm your host, Jeanette Kinzel, music blogger and enthusiast. Let's get started with today's episode.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Eat, Sleep, Breathe Music podcast. I'm your host, Jeanette Kinzel. For those of you just joining us, this is the podcast where I talk about different musicians and how their music affects me, and then I play a track for you to listen to. So you can check it out and form your own opinion as well. And if you are still interested in sharing your thoughts on the track and the artist, I'll have details at the end of the show where you can leave your comments. So today I'm chatting about the Toronto-based artist SOHLO. And his name is spelled SOHLO, and I think it's pronounced like solo, and I couldn't find anything online showing the exact pronunciation, but I'm hoping that this is how you pronounce it, and if it's not, please forgive me if I am pronouncing it wrong. SOHLO is a singer-songwriter and producer born and raised in Toronto, Ontario. So he's been creating music since about 2015, but his love of music started as a child when his musician and frontman father would play demo tapes for him while they cruised around together in his old beat-up bandwagon. And from these moments, his passion for music really began to grow. He took inspiration and started playing music with his friends in high school, and it was also at this time that he discovered his voice as an artist. The song I'm going to be playing today is the title track off his latest 5-song EP, After Love, which is out now. SOHLO is an independent artist who writes, records, and produces his own music in his basement studio that he built with his father. His music has been described as a time capsule, with each song evoking a memory and experience in his life, and this brings a real authenticity and excitement to the music. In this song in particular, you can kind of feel the pain and fear that he has. It's a dark song, but it also has a light and hopeful message. When it comes to his sound, SOHLO draws on a variety of genres and artists. His music incorporates elements of pop, electronica, hip-hop, and rock. He has been said to appeal to fans of Michael Jackson, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Drake, and The Weeknd. So as you can see, it's kind of a very eclectic mix of music. His EP, in my opinion, also shows his versatility as an artist because, he can do these slow electronica jams as well as these upbeat electro-pop numbers. I was listening to some of his other music. I noticed a real kind of versatility and just kind of very wide breadth of musical genres and high level of technicality in his songs. For this song, After Love in particular, which I'll be playing in a little bit, as I said, the title track on his EP, the song and EP have this theme of finding hope after a darkened heartbreak, and breakups can be terrible, especially if you feel like you're the one who's getting left behind. However, you have to fight to get back to feeling good about yourself. And basically, because according to SOHLO, there's only so much you can do as an individual in the relationship. And you really shouldn't beat yourself up about it and what happens, because it's sometimes out of your hands. Just going back to the song, the thing I like about it is that it has a lot of complexity to it. There's so much going on with this song. I was really excited when I listened to it, and I feel like the more you listen to it, the more you get from it. So, in the beginning, I didn't notice there were these guitar riffs, and I just didn't hear them on my first listen, and that really complemented the piano and electronic melodies in the song. He really has this seamless way of moving from one genre to another, all the while making it sound so smooth and well placed together. I would say this song features a little bit of something for everyone. I like how it shifts from kind of incorporating different sounds and genres. There's these luscious and large guitar riffs that make it part rock, but then there are also these elements of piano pop melodies and hip-hop electronic beats that are also just create this endearing groove. It is astounding how these sounds all forge together so effortlessly. It creates this real intricate song that just calls to the listener. In addition to his music, SOHLO's lyrics also speak about emotional issues, relationship heartbreak, and being hopeful. And then it pairs these impressionable lyrics, along with the music, making it this really tight track that just takes the listener on this journey of heartbreak and hope. Then there is the heart-wrenching chorus that asks, "Is this love? Are you still mine?" It complements the music so well. And another thing I like about this track is that at parts it strips down the music to just one melody and the vocals. It does this in the beginning and then at the end, which gives you a focus on like the heartache and later the hope. And his vocals are honest and effortlessly drawing you in to just understand the pain and hope that is being emitted. The song starts out with these smooth piano keys, then cuts to these sweet, sincere vocals, and just the two of these pairings together create this intriguing vibe that gets you really interested in the track. Then outpours this emotional chorus, and then, it shifts back and forth so effortlessly with, limited music, and then, incorporating lots of different instruments. It feels really clean and emotional, and you can just understand the heartache, especially at the end part of the song, because the music moves to just kind of focus on the electronica and his vocals. And then at like 2 minutes and 18 seconds, you're hit with this like crescendo and this bass line beat, and it's just like these sexy guitar riffs, and it all comes together so great, and it kind of just signifies, to me at least, like a heartbeat, and it seems to be the culmination of the song. And then the music gets stripped down to just the vocals and electronica, creating like this harmonious sound that ends on the lyrics saying, "Are you still mine? Are you still?" And it just ends. And it's like with that question hanging in the air for a hopeful future. These shifts will impress and keep the listener's attention. Another thing I wanted to mention is that it features this bass line that is reminiscent of a heartbeat, which is another element that just creates this like sentimental feeling around the track. The combination of music and lyrics in this track conjures up so many thoughts and feelings that make After Love quite an impressive song. With his music, SOHLO hopes to inspire people to keep moving forward and work towards their passions. He wants his music to give inspiration to help people make their dreams a reality. And his sound has been getting a lot of love on the internet. He's gotten over 5,000 monthly listeners on Spotify and had features in outlets including Stereo Saints, Canadian Beats, Starry Mag, Imprint, and We Write About Music. And if you want to check those out, I can put links to them in the show notes. Well, I think I've gushed enough about SOHLO, so now without further ado, here is his track, After Love.
Trying to make it work. Believe me now when I say it now. I'm still dedicated when I'm trying now. Distractions make me doubt you. Look what we got into. Is this love? In this time? Is this love? Are you still mine? Is this love? She's worth it. Yeah, it just ain't the time right now, right now. I'm always is this love? In this time? Is this love? Are you still mine? Is this love? In this time? Is this love? Are you still mine? Are you still? You say you needed some time alone. You said our time was said and done. Some type of love. Yeah, some type of love. Far from me, we're so far from me. We're so far from me, you know. Sometimes part of me gets lost. Sometimes far from me, we're so far from me. so far from here. Learn sometimes, part of me is lost sometimes. Whoa, whoa. A part of me just needs to love in this time. Is this love? Are you still mine? Is this love in this time? Is this love? Are you still mine? Is this love in this time? Is this love? Are you still mine? Is this love in this time? Is this love? Are you still mine? Are you still?
We would love to know what you think about SOHLO and his track After Love. You can tell us in a comment on the podcast webpage. You can also leave an audio comment at the link in the episode summary. If you're looking for more information on SOHLO, check out his official website, www.sohloofficial.com. That is SOHLOOFFICIAL.com. You can also like and follow him on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at the handle SOHLO Official. That is SOHLOOFFICIAL. If you're looking for more new music, be sure to subscribe to our podcast so you'll get the latest updates on our artist features. You can also check out more music features on our website at www.eatsleepbreathemusic.com. That is EATSLEEPBREATHEMUSIC.com. Thanks for listening and see you in the next episode. Thanks so much for listening to the Eat, Sleep, Breathe Music podcast. To find new music and learn more about what we do, you can check out our website at www.eatsleepbreathemusic.com.